Feel weird, huh? It ain't morning time, it ain't evening time. Smack dab in the middle of the afternoon, man. Listen, it's your boys, man. Y'all already know we back with another episode. This time it's dedicated to the members of the channel. Just our way of showing thanks to you, showing love to the channel in that special way. Members only edition. Y'all already know. We talk about all things NBA related over here on Cap and Crown. It's your boys, Relle and King. King got the special edition Steve Kerr jersey on. He said he ready to talk basketball. You know what I'm saying? Throwback. Listen, man, if y'all got into NBA content, we definitely appreciate y'all over here, man. No matter what team you root for, man, you in the right place. We talk about all things NBA related. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're new, hit them likes for us too, man. Help us continue to fight that algorithm, man, so we can find more NBA fans like yourselves. Also, too, if you have members you already know, if you got any questions, any comments, hit us in the comments section, and we'll try to address those at the end of the show. All right, King. Got a lot of interesting topics to get into here, man. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. But before we do, let's show some love to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Let's get to it, man. Like I said, we got to recap the news of the week, man. So let's get to it. Trade deadline was a few weeks ago. You know, there are some players who are shining right now, some players who are not shining. But there are a couple of players, man, that have been highlighted here over the last few weeks after being traded. One of them being this man you see on the picture right here, King. We got Jonathan Kuminga. He got traded to the Atlanta Hawks. It's no secret. It was all in the media, all in the news, all on the interwebs, you know, throughout NBA conversations that, you know, Jonathan Kuminga and old Steve Kerr didn't see eye to eye. You know, people were questioning why was Steve Kerr doing what he was doing to Jonathan Kuminga. You know, different reports came out, different rumors came out. But listen, Jonathan Kuminga has been on a tear here. We're gonna get into that, man. But this little tidbit was released here, I think, a few days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So this is what your boy Steve Kerr had to say. Steve Kerr said to fans who said he doesn't develop young players, King, quote, grown-ups win championships. Any frustration from our fans is probably coming from this idea that young players should get it right away. It just doesn't work that way. King, check this out. Your boy Kuminga, man, this is what he's been doing since leaving the Bay. He's been giving you 21.3 points a game. He's been shooting 68% from the field, averaging 3 assists. 3-point percentage is 56%. Rebounds at 8 rebounds a game, and then free throws at 77%. That's up from 12, 2, and 5, 45, 32, 74 split. Well, what you think, King? Is Steve Kerr right, or is Steve Kerr wrong?
This is a great example of two things can be right at the same time, as I always say. But shout out to Kuminga. I think I yelled that. I think I said he'll get over 20 when he go over to Atlanta or go to a different team. And shout out to Kuminga. He's doing his thing. He's proving me right, so I appreciate him for that one. But you could tell he had talent over in Golden State. You see him in games, take over the games. Dominate, do things like that. It's all about opportunity, bro. When you're a guy that can do that type of things, there's certain guys and certain talents, certain skills that folks have, and you see them as an analyst in a way, or just a guy that watch basketball and love the game. But you watch the type of things and you're like, man, if they had like a per 36 or, more time just doing things, then they'd be doing things on a regular. Like he doesn't always have to give you 20. You know how averages work. You don't always have to give you 21 every game, but some games he's gonna give you 30. He might even give you 40 and all that type of stuff at certain times. Sorry, y'all, Queen's phone's going off. But certain other games give you 15 and that type of thing. But you got to give him the opportunity to do that and have those type of games. And he's having that opportunity now in Atlanta. But on the other hand, Steve Kerr talking about grown-ups win championships. Absolutely.
Yeah, you had to clear your throat, huh? You about to.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Absolutely, bro. I mean, grown-ups win championships. You want to get these guys from being young pups to being grown-ups and then competing for championships, that type of thing. But it's your job as a coach to lead these guys, as I always talk about, from that young guy to that grown-up, because a lot of these guys have never had jobs, never been in those type of situations, where they have to be a grown-up. So they're becoming a grown-up in front of your eyes. So you are their dad in a way, as we always talk about, or they're a strong male figure, I should just basically say. I don't want to call him a dad. Shout out to Kyrie with the jersey on. No Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr never touched these jerseys, but he touched the Cavs jersey, but he never touched these jerseys is what I'm saying. I know my history before somebody go in the comments and go off on that, but exactly, because people wait for there it is, bro. Start typing right away. He said it. He said it. No Steve Kerr. He don't know basketball. I knew you didn't know basketball, but
you don't watch no basketball.
But Steve Kerr, bro, you got to develop these young guys. His issue is he came into a team that was kind of already built. Mark Jackson had already taken that step in a way, had already taken those guys to winning. They had already started winning with Mark Jackson. And then he jumped in there as a coach, and then, you feel me, just took them to the next level and they won championships. But that isn't just what a coach does. A coach doesn't just come into a team already established and just win championships. A coach has to, change philosophy, change game plans, change with errors and things that go on. So, I don't know why he would say that. I do understand what he's saying, as I said, but that's crazy. That's your job, Steve Kerr. You can't let
he's saying
go.
Yeah, he's saying that because he felt like Kuminga needed more time. Is why he was saying that. I get it.
How many more contracts?
No, hold on.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Get all that. Get all that. I'm just saying what I think he's trying to get to. Like, he didn't need the time. He's still young. Blah blah blah. Like you said, we talking about the second contract, right? We talk about the fact that it's not even the fact of developing. It's opportunity.
Yeah.
What opportunity did you give Kuminga, bro? How many times we sit there, we're like, okay, Kuminga is in the rotation and getting 8 minutes, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what's going on? It dropped. Like, why is his minutes and stuff inconsistent like that, right? You always hear me say this all the time, bro. Now, if you're gonna have a player, you cater your system to the strengths of that player.
Facts.
You don't just get the player and thank you, exactly. You don't just get that player and just throw him into your system and expect him to automatically click and it works like a well-oiled machine. That's not how that works. We've seen that happen so many times where you do that, where it's like, oh, I got this system. You just better fit in my system. It's like, that's not how that works. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what this case was with Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga is not that type of player that fits in that type of system. So what you should do is you try to tweak some things and fit it to, like you said, it's a talented young man. Don't just throw talent away like that. You know what I mean?
Kevin Durant. You said they did that for Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you can do that for him, but you can't do that for this guy that you drafted yourself.
You said DeMarcus Cousins.
I don't understand it, man. And so, a lot of people are questioning now. You know how to go with the internet, man. A lot of people are like, "Hey, is Steve Kerr really a good coach, or did Steph and them guys make him look like that?" Right?
Two things.
You know what I'm saying?
Two things at the same time. That's what I feel.
Yeah, right.
It's the two things at the same time thing. It's the I think I've talked about that before. Like I said, Steve Kerr is overrated, but he's still one of the greatest coaches of all time. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he is overrated because that's a major part of coaching is your development. He's proven not to do that. Like, I don't expect Steve Kerr to win a bunch of championships without Steph Curry.
Like, look, we know this for a fact. There are some coaches that we've seen it before. We got coaches who can develop players, like i.e. a Kenny Atkinson, somebody like that. Or you got coaches who do very well with veterans. That's what they want. They want veteran players, right? We've seen it happen so many times throughout the history of basketball. Steve Kerr might just fall in that circle of he does better with veteran players. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said I don't know if there was a disconnect between front office and coaching. I'm not really a huge fan of Golden State like that to know what was going on with the ins and outs. But it might seem like it was a disconnect between the front office and him. Because it's like you can't tell me, man, that they between, ever since after the success of the big three, you really haven't gotten any other replacement for those guys to the point that you're still counting on Seth Curry to carry your franchise, and he's 56-year-old.
You know what I'm saying? I think that is the disconnect. I think you just literally said it. The disconnect is Steve Kerr and them. Steve Kerr, you can hear from that quote, is living in a time where, I need vets right away to win. Like, he needs to be a coach for the Lakers. That's what I'm hearing for that. Like, that's the, go be a coach for them. They don't worry about drafting guys. They just want to go get guys and put them in the system and all that. But the way Golden State's literal, you feel me, like big three and all was created was by them taking their time in the draft and getting the right guys and all. So it's like it's a contradiction to what you want to do as an organization. So it's kind of like,
who had a big hand in that?
Who?
The late great Jerry West.
Oh, Jerry West. Yep. So,
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. But
there's no Jerry West anymore, huh?
No, sir. It's no Jerry West no more. And I remember I was trying to tell somebody that one time. They're like, oh, yeah, RP. They were trying to say, like, oh, man, this is their pedigree. This is Golden State. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, that Bob Myers and them did put that team together.
I tell folks all the time, bro. You can tell with teams.
Don Levy right now that's there did not put that team together. No. So y'all expecting them to, just because they were under that franchise, to automatically do the exact same thing that the prior people did. That's not how that works. Because like you just said a minute ago, each one of these guys are going to come in and want to put their identity on the team or how they think the team should run. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, like, bro, we got to, like you said, stop. You living in the past a little bit there, man. Like, we talking about right now. Are you developing and putting people in the right positions? It don't seem that way.
Let me tell you this. I just saw, what's his name, Dunleavy, say that they weren't looking at, past beyond Kristaps Porzingis not playing. I hope he gets better and all, because I don't know what's going on. He was dealing with, was that POTS before or whatever, and now he's dealing with some, I don't know what, it's like another mystery illness or whatever. But Jerry West wouldn't have said that they were looking at Kristaps Porzingis as more than a rental and really wanting to be there and all that stuff. Jerry West wouldn't have got, you feel me, Kristaps Porzingis to do anything for this team. And that's no disrespect to KP, but Jerry West would have known better. And the Warriors have not been a good organization ever outside of Jerry West's blessing. You feel me, touching them with the Midas touch. So again, I yell about organizations and all, showing you who they are and all, and people get, the fool's gold sometimes is like, oh, you lucked into that and you did that, and you did this. Like, you can see the product of what happened, and that was Jerry West at that time. Other than Jerry West, what has Golden State done? Like, Golden State has been an embarrassment. If they didn't already have those chips already, which give you enough, you ran a decade. So it's like, we can't say anything. But they got that one in between, which is awesome as well. But they've been like crumbling. We've been watching the dynasty or Rome or whatever just fall. And we just slowly like, oh, okay, Steph Curry. It's nice to see him do this and all that stuff. Bro, the Golden State Warriors ain't competing for another championship no time soon.
Shout out to Steph. Yeah, this type of stuff here, man, gonna give Steph a little bit more credit, man. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely did a carrying job. But listen, yeah, like I said, I don't really have too much else to say about him, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be one of them people that are gonna disrespect Steve Kerr like that. But hey, you do got to call certain things out on his coaches. There's no coach that's 100% perfect, right? So, but though it is what it is. You let a talent go and literally let him go for nothing because KP's not playing, and his contract you're not gonna be keeping him after this year. So you just pretty much just gave him for nothing. You didn't get a pick in return, none of that.
And you wanted his contract. How much is KP making? Yeah. What, like
I want to say 20 something.
He like high 20s at a 30 around there.
Like 30.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was like 30, but and Kuminga was a young guy with skill and all. And I already told you I thought Kuminga can get to 20. Kuminga at Kristaps Porzingis numbers right now. With Atlanta Hawks and all that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't want to get that guy his money and all that. You played like guys don't. Bro, this is a job. Kuminga and Steve Kerr are not friends, nor should they have to be friends. This is a job. If I'm going out there and giving my all, I'm trying to look out for my family, myself, and all that stuff, and you keep playing my money, and then you saying I come back for $5 million. We already talked about the restricted free agent and all, how they've been suffering with this CBA and all. He was a restricted free agent, bro. He could have went out and got money, and he had to come back for another year, test his luck, play hard or whatever like that on his body, not get injured. You feel me? Just to go and get another contract and all. And they were setting him up to fail. If he wouldn't have got traded, he'd have been set up to fail. He would have got nothing next year. He'd have been in the same situation again with Golden State holding everything, saying, "Oh, we're gonna give you this if you want to come back," or he might have been out the league soon. You feel me? Like, and that sucks because dude not trash. He's showing you he's not trash at all. But Steve Kerr saying, "Hey, just wait for me, bro. What do I owe you?"
Do I hate to read the numbers off again?
I mean, you could for the people.
For the folks who are listening on podcast, check this out. The man's giving you 21, 3-7 right now. That's in the what 5 games I think they didn't play so far. No, sorry, he played 3 games. They're in a 5-game win streak. He on 67, 55, 77 splits. So it's gonna be a matter of time. He's gonna be in the starting lineup. So
yeah,
definitely want to see him and Jalen Johnson work together on the court, man. See what that's gonna be a nice little pairing for the next for the future, I should say.
Yeah, if they can take that jump, kind of like San Antonio took that jump last year. I mean, this year from last year, say they just take a jump and like flirt with the top half of the East next year.
Get a great draft pick.
Yeah, but play with the top half. Him and Jalen Johnson might flirt with the All-Star game. I can see Kuminga one of those guys that's skillful enough where he can be a 1-time, 2-time All-Star, bro. I mean, he could be more than that, but I really think Kuminga. That's why I said to you when he got traded, I said, why should he go to a team and go get you over 20 a game? And look at him getting you 21 a game and all that stuff. He's good. This is a new NBA where scoring is like abundant. You can do that whenever you want to. So this dude is good. He can dribble the basketball, penetrate, pause, and get to the rim. And he got an okay 3-point shot. Now his shot is looking good or whatever. And he played defense. You know what I'm saying?
And he's athletic. You know,
yeah, bro. Like this dude this dude in Atlanta like that right now. You feel me? That's what they want to do. So he fits perfectly. This dude nice. This is like having Josh Howard in your lap or something like that.
Well,
saying,
nah, like Juwan Howard, huh?
Not Juwan. Sorry, wrong one. But like Josh Howard or whatever, you feel me? Having him and saying, nah, bro, we ain't gonna do nothing with him. Like, bro, Josh Howard, nice. Like, dude, what you do? Let him play. But it is what it is, bro. That's what he remind me of. He kind of like a Josh Howard type guy. Kuminga.
Speaking of a guy putting up these excellent numbers after leaving his team, your boy Jeremy McCain, man. We talked about it when he got traded. I remember when that was one of our top trades that we talked about. For reasons. We've seen this kid play in for the 76ers. You heard me talk about the 76ers had 85 people in the pecking order ahead of him, right? So you can't really get that momentum that you want to get, right? Especially with a guy like him who's a scorer. So Jeremy McCain was with the 76ers. He got you 6-1-2 on 38, 37, 88 splits, right? Since being with the Thunder, he's pretty much giving you 12, 1, and 3 on 47, 41, 90.
48, 42, 90. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, you're right. My bad. My bad. 48, 42, 90. Well, what you think about this one, King?
I expect him to be in the running for 6th man of the year next year. I think we said that was his role and all after seeing him. This guy could have been rookie of the year. We kept talking about that if he wouldn't have got hurt. He was the front runner, I feel like, or the leader of the pack of being rookie of the year. So him coming back in year 12 officially, just joining a new team and all, I expect him to show off in the playoffs as well. But next year I can see him getting you over 15 and all off the bench. I think this is 6th man of the year type, like Jeremy McCain gonna be known.
So you trying to tell me they're gonna have multiple guys that could be 6th man of the year on that team?
Yeah, but Jeremy McCain nice though. Like Jeremy McCain could be almost a starter, dude. He can be a starter, but I think he's gonna cook the bench. That's how good he is. That's why did you give him to them? Like come on, Philly, bro. Come on, Daryl Morey.
Whoa. Hold on.
Sorry. No shots, bro. I apologize.
I thought Daryl Morey was the greatest president of basketball operations of all time.
He was until James Harden decided he wasn't and said he was a liar. So when he was a liar, I just went with James Harden. James Harden said he was great at first. You know, when James Harden was the greatest scorer of all time. And then when he said he was a liar, then, I mean, Daryl Morey been different since then.
Interesting. Well, like I said, man, we talked about it. When people was like, oh, they might have gave too much. Nah, they're just perfect. Like I said, that kind of player in that system with that type of, camaraderie and, saying he fits in that time frame, that window and all that stuff, man, that was a perfect move for them. Yeah. This is also one of the type of moves that if they end up losing a Casey Wallace. I'm sorry. Which one is it? Keegan or Casey? I'm tripping.
Casey.
From
Casey.
Casey.
Mhm.
Getting them mixed up. Casey Wallace. Your replacement right there.
Yeah, I always remember Casey because he was the Maverick pick.
Yeah.
So I always remember.
But yeah, not saying he is the exact same player as him, but you still got that talent that steps up right in his spot if he leaves or whatever. So you have options or whatever. So
I mean, Jared might be better offensively, bro. Like Jared Allen, Jared McCain, nice.
I was talking about as far as defense, like
no,
yeah. Wallace one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying on the defensive side, but offensively, that's what I'm saying. I think Jared McCain might have him though, as far as on that side, as far as the upside. But Jared McCain though, he's gonna be a 6-man. This is one of the guys. This is a fan favorite type guy. Like I know people get on him about the nails on, but he's recognized the stuff that separates you from the rest. So they're gonna know him. The fans are gonna love him. Like I said, that 6-man of the year trophy will erase that first round draft pick. It'd be way worth it or whatever like that. They're gonna try to compete for championships and all that stuff. This guy, that first round pick was nothing for them.
I thought they gave it like 2 seconds.
No, I thought it was a first round pick. It was one first round. Ended up being one first.
You might be right. I
think it was one first. We were like OKC got on first and all, so it didn't even matter. So it was like they gave up the one first and all to him. It was like I see, but I didn't think that was. I don't know. I just felt like Jared McCain just had so much more upside that if Philadelphia would have rocked with him, you could have maybe even got even more just letting them play and all that stuff, being with that system of young guys. But they didn't go there. They got the one first, which is like they say, people say OKC overpaid for him, but I just think, like I said, I think the upside is going to be worth it. You're going to look back and say, damn, they should have. Because it's not going to be a great draft pick. It's going to be a low draft pick that they're going to get for him. So it's going to be like they should have kept Jared McCain.
You notice something on this picture? Look at him in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what you say? And check this out.
Hey.
You know what's crazy? I've been watching some of the Atlanta games with Kuminga playing, and he has like laughing and playing and like pointing at folks and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? After look like he having fun again, man.
Guys are younger too on the team.
Also playing, on a team with a bunch of guys around your age, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you fit that time frame with the other players on the team. So
I mean, let's see who get further, them old guys or these young guys. Because Steve Kerr said you need grown-ups.
That's kind of funny. Them grown-ups out right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn the page to this next one, man. Oh man, here's your boy, bro. Here's your boy. Here's your boy right here, boy. Loudest man on TV. Stephen A. Smith went off on the New Orleans Pelicans social media team. I don't know if you saw that clip that went viral.
Yeah, when they showed about his points and all that stuff.
Yep. And he went on a little 5-minute tirade on the show.
I didn't watch it, so I didn't see his rebuttal. I didn't need to see it though.
You know what's crazy? I think I watched the first like 2 seconds of it and then just muted it. And I just went straight to the comments. And the people in the comments was cooking Stephen A. Smith. It's like,
I wouldn't. No, there's no reason to. This dude, for him to talk the way he talk, he's sensitive as hell. He always, whenever somebody say something back to him, bro, it become this, like I don't know, it become personal. And it's like, but you're doing the literal same thing. Somebody come out and point at you.
Doing it to him first.
Yeah, and then they come back and say, hey, well, you trash at the stuff you doing because look at your boxing form, look at your shot, you feel me? Look at all these things that you do, it don't look good, and you now mad because they critiquing you.
And calling folks scrubs and all kind of stuff like you a top-notch athlete or something.
Yeah, you should be laughing.
Oh, the Bluesky.
Am I here?
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I'm saying, but he should be smiling and laughing at this. You feel me? Like taking this as a joke and all and saying, okay, you're right. I am. You critiquing me. I am trash at boxing. I'm trying to learn something new. You feel me? I wasn't the greatest at basketball. I love the game, but I'm not the greatest at it and all that stuff. You can just laugh with this because they're telling the truth. They're not lying either. This is now critiquing back and forth based off. They didn't critique you as a person. They didn't say you a fool for trying to run for president or something like that. So they didn't talk about none of that stuff. They talked about the you playing sports and doing that type of stuff, and they say you were trash at it. Yeah, like, why are you mad? Yeah, that form was trash, bro.
But I don't know what that dude was doing. Yeah, bro, I'm with you. And it was crazy when he went on his little tirade. the social media team went back and responded again, like, "Oh, that's it." Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, great job. Like I said, I think I played the first like 2 seconds. I muted it, went to the comments and I said, okay, yeah, they cooking you still, sir. Like you lost this one. Just go ahead and take that in, like you just said a minute ago. They showed all these clips of you looking foolish in any type of sports capacity, bro. Like just stop, bro.
You know what the next step is? The next step is to stop hate watching. We gotta stop doing that now.
Oh,
now doing that. No, I know you. I'm talking about just the people. Seeing the comments and all that stuff. All those comments is because people still hate watching. You feel me? He's still entertainment, then, which makes him believe he's entertaining. So we gotta stop.
And with that too, in the middle of his first part of his little rant, making himself sound like he's bigger than the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yes. So we have to stop hate watching and just ignore this guy. Like ignore him like something that's irrelevant.
Because he is. ESPN is slowly but surely losing steam. So shout out to Amazon and Peacock. So
he already making moves behind their back. So I hope ESPN know that. But I mean, they should know they're a big billion-dollar company, right? Well, I'm sorry, not $1 billion. They're not $1 billion. I don't think ESPN is. They're part of ABC. Sorry, they're a $1 billion company.
Yeah.
There you go.
And ABC is part of who?
Disney.
There you go. All right, man. Let's see what we got up here next. Can you check this one out, bro?
Trying to test me.
We got beef. What's beef?
Hey.
We got Paolo versus Jamal Mosley. Says, watch what Paolo had to say, man. He says, teams a lot of times adjust at halftime. And I think that's why we struggle a lot in the second half. Just because we don't really adjust to their adjustments. This is what Paolo said after the Magic's loss to the Pistons. This is what the coach, Jamal Mosley, had to say. The one adjustment that Detroit made last night was that they just played a little harder. There was no schematic adjustment that they made. Well, King, we got beef out here in these Orlando streets out here, man. What's on you? What you think about this,
crazy,
man?
I thought it was Orlando Magic.
I said Orlando streets.
I know. What I'm saying is it's beef out there. I thought it was the Land of Magic, though. I ain't think they had any beef.
Hey, no, you know what, too? I forgot to say this, too. This ain't the first, like, little kind of like back and forth in the media. Yeah, a little,
passive aggressive. They being passive aggressive at each other.
A little Stephen A. Smith out here.
Yeah. This that Stan Van Gundy, Dwight Howard type stuff.
Oh, you said Stan Van Gundy, huh?
Yeah.
Orlando. You said Orlando and Miami. What you said? And Detroit.
Damn, they remember Pat Riley left and took his team over and won a championship. Did he get a ring for that? That's all. Yeah. That's a different story.
I think he did. He still part of that. He got
fired.
He demoted. Oh, okay.
He got fired, right? Remember Pat Riley came and took his job and got fired after
that. The same year. Yeah, he got halfway through the year. I thought he got demoted, but you're right. He did get fired.
Yeah, but damn Moose, man. Jamal Mosley, he's our guy and all. He probably got to make another run. I hope he at least get that as a assistant. This probably wasn't the right time for him, the right situation, what my Orlando was going through and all for him to go through this. But I didn't like his answer. I don't like Apollo doing the whole passive aggressive thing either with his coach. Go take it up with management or whatever. Do what you got to do, bro. Just do your job, and then you feel me. When it's contract time, that's when you talk. Hey, I need a new coach. But I don't like that Jamal Mosley just said they just played harder. Especially if your players and all are saying they adjusted to your schemes and that, you do a little something else and you're like, nah. So, yeah, I mean, it's probably about that time. It's probably I think we both agree.
Yeah, I think he's gone. I agree with you. Paulo shouldn't have done this, but do you think Paulo is doing this out of frustration because he's hearing what people are saying about him on like social media and stuff and on these talk shows?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, I mean, well, yeah, yes, I agree.
Y'all blaming me?
Plus, yeah,
this, you know what I'm saying? Like this, that, this, and that, and this. Coach.
That's the only way he can do it without saying names directly. Yeah. I mean, I understand it, but I mean, he'll look back in the future and all. This probably will ruin a relationship for a second, but he'll look back in the future and say, I should have handled that a little differently. That's not as professional. You feel me? Because he does have an organization in his hands. You don't want to do that. You don't want to call out Mosley. You want Mosley to grow as well. You feel me? No matter what. Like, so just like you got to grow and you've been through these situations and all, this is Jamal Mosley's first job. So I want him to grow and get another opportunity, to be a coach and all. Hopefully in the future, we can turn things around, because he did start a turnaround in Orlando. It did start looking like a certain thing. So I do appreciate that, but I think he probably got to take a step back. Probably going to be had to set himself back up as being an assistant that's actually great at doing what he did again, and then take that step back up to being a coach. But this is both of these guys. They're going to they're taking steps. First goes the coach. Then if the next coach comes in and that doesn't happen, shout out to Atlanta, Damon and them, then you get ready to play it too. You feel me? Like, we got to move forward, do something else.
I've been saying before, there's pieces that they need that I feel like they can take that next step. I've been saying for the long, they definitely need a point guard. I think everybody and mama know that they need a point guard bad. Not none of this point guard by committee stuff. None of this Paulo be a point forward, all that. You need an actual point guard on that team. They also need another center. They need somebody. They need a rim protecting center on that team, man. When you get that rim protector on your team, that makes it steps everybody else's game up. We've seen that plenty of time. When you get a good rim protector back there, then you got your guys on the perimeter that can gamble a little bit more. That can be a little bit more aggressive on the perimeter, because you got a racer back there watching your back.
And I think that's what a lot of people are not realizing. They kind of overachieving in a way.
Yeah.
For Paulo and them to be doing what they're doing, they got to go off. When they win, Paulo and Franz going off. I'm getting to the point where here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to trade Paulo and Franz because they both nice, right? We talked about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and all. They have to set a team around them. Like you said, get a center. Wendell Carter will be an amazing bench center. Like, he'll be one of the best centers off the bench. That's where he probably should be. Him being there, getting a center that starts and getting yourself a point guard. And I wanted to ask you, do you think, before I finish my statement, you think if they got a point guard, it would help them with their health? As far as them guys being overused,
usage and all that,
healthy, hurt and all,
yeah. I think yeah.
Hold on, I don't know what happened. Go ahead and talk. My earphones going out.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I guess that's also too why a lot of people were kind of throwing that idea out of getting like a Chris Paul or somebody like that, because they know that Orlando needs a point guard pretty bad. Because right now I can't think of anything as far as who's a possible free agent or something like that can go over there. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, especially for the center position. Like if they decide to go get like a Kessler Walker or something like that, which I'm hearing a lot of teams gonna be interested in Kessler Walker, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get him though.
Kessler, yeah, I think they're gonna try.
I think Kessler Walker, my bad.
Yeah,
Walker,
they're gonna. I think they're gonna try now. They about to Utah gonna try with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's already rumors started. There's a lot of teams. I know Atlanta gonna be one of them. They're looking at trying to get him, and it's like, who's the GM over there?
Danny Ainge.
There you go, sir. I'm gonna need your house, your firstborn, your kidney, and both baby toes on your feet. All right, I mean both of those if you want to get this player.
But with that being said, if they don't hurry up and get this situated, though, with getting them the guys, especially a point guard that can help them right away, they're gonna have to trade one of them, bro. Because they be getting some major injuries. You feel me? Like they be getting some. I'm hurt for 25
out.
games.
I was just about to say I'm out
injuries,
for about 20, 25 games.
Yeah, like they get some between both of them, between Franz and Paulo. And I'd still rather keep Paulo. Franz, without his athleticism and all that stuff, I see that hurt more. Shout out to Richard. I'm sorry, Richard. But yeah, you might either or. You're gonna get to that point eventually because these guys gonna keep getting hurt with their usage.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely agree. Speaking of usage, man, referees special in the building. So check this out, man. This is from your boy Mike Brown, man. He says Shea does a great job of convincing the referees better than anybody in the league that he's getting hit. I watched a little bit of this game here, King. You can see the frustration on the Knicks fans. I mean, from the Knicks players and coaches, even the fans. It's not the first time we've seen this. You already heard my opinion about why certain players are refereed a certain way. I've been watching Cade damn near all year. I've been telling you the man don't get no calls, all that type of stuff, and he goes in with the intent of scoring. You know what I'm saying? And drawing attention from the defense or whatever, and he still don't get those type of calls. You sneeze on this man, and you about to get ejected. You about to get fined. You about to get suspended, and he about to get 10 free throws, right? But he's not going to shoot all 10 free throws in that game. He's going to split them and get 5 in the next game too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him. Saw some people also tweeting this out too, man. There was a few of them that tweeted out about Shea Gildress and his favorable whistles, man. But what you think?
I don't really have much to say, bro. I mean, Shea plays the game the right way, bro. I know that's crazy to say. It sounds like an oxymoron, what you just said. But he plays the game the right way, meaning that he's not the one giving himself fouls. You feel what I'm saying? So the NBA is not punishing him for playing the game the way he played. Like they're giving him fouls. So, bro, I'm gonna go try to get me a foul. Like, you feel me? But other than that, like, Shea's not a dirty player. Like, I'm not gonna say that's not the they have him surrounded with, like, quote unquote bad boys, but fake bad boys that do the type of stuff and all that stuff. But Shea, as far as him as an individual, he gets back on defense. He's not the greatest defender. Like, I think he overrated on that, but he plays the game the right way, and they just award him or reward him. If they, like, the NBA just got to stop, like, change it up and all that stuff, and then we'll see where he goes. But he gets his calls. He's one of the golden boys of the NBA, gets free throws, and then he got guys around him that can beat up guys, and they don't get calls on them.
So question. When people were outraged about players like James Harden and Trae Young getting these calls and, you know, doing the flopping and all that stuff, immediately they changed the rule that summer, and it affected both of them to the point that their averages and stuff started to drop, right? Mm-hmm. This man's been doing it now for about 3 years, and there has not been a change. This the part that get me. Like you said, you're right. The referees, it's not if you're not gonna call it. I always equate it to, if a kid's jumping on the bed and you not saying, hey, stop jumping on the bed, what that kid gonna do?
Keep jumping on the bed.
Keep jumping on the bed, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Shea out there doing the flopping and all that. It's the referee. The part to understand is you've seen it enough. You've heard people complaining about it. I know folks been called into the NBA offices about it. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, you're allowing him to do that. When you can nip it in the bud right now, it don't got to be a rule change. You know it's not right. Like he's just going into people, just flooding his body. You've seen it a million times.
Just stop rewarding stuff unless it's a real foul.
Yeah. Exactly. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I can see why people are mad about this, but my thing I'm mad about is, you heard me say this a million times since we started working together. You let him get away with that, but I'm looking at, bro, I seen that game. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the games when I think we covered the game. It was one of the Minnesota OKC games. Bruh, Ant was getting mauled going to the basket in the same game. But on the other end, if you look in the direction of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he got 15 free throws right there off the jump. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, so I've never understood. I even asked my pops when I was a kid, like, why? Because your name is this, my name is blue, 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 blue. I don't get as many free throws as you. But we're both going in the same exact way. Like I said, and you know for a fact, King, Ant's not going in there flopping and looking for contact. He's trying to take your head off. So why don't you award them people like that, like you did back in the day?
Most folks get to the top by exploiting the game, bro. So it's just as a general, just most. I mean, that's
life. No, you're right.
In a capitalistic society, you right. You feel me? You got to exploit.
We've seen it before.
You got to get people beneath you. You feel me? That's the way life is. But you got to exploit the system, and I feel like the other guys don't get rewarded anymore because they don't win. That's the issue. The issue is that you won. And when you win, you start getting rewarded, bro.
But the thing is, that's the thing, though, King. You're right. You do. He was getting rewarded before he won.
He was, but hold on. I got you. Now listen to this. Let me rewind. Guys like James Harden, right? What is he known to be doing? When, like, the NBA is television, bro. It's still, at the end of the day, I believe they sway stuff for television. You feel me? They have their favorites and all stuff. I done told.
Yeah, we had that talk before.
So they sway stuff for television. When you and all, but then in the playoffs, you like fall apart. Mm-hmm. Why are we gonna keep rewarding you in the regular season and all? You feel me? Like, this can't happen. Like, this is making a joke of the game, a mockery of the game, because you exploiting, but then you just doing that. Trae Young, same thing. Remember, he got known for at the beginning. He went to the Eastern Conference Finals and all that. Mm-hmm. Since then, though, his playoff numbers ain't been. You feel me? Them situations, them games been like, where you at, Trae Young?
Not the playoffs.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Shea was always a winner in the playoffs. Like, even when he loses, you know how certain players lose in the playoffs, but it's not them. Like, you know when it's a difference of your team lost. They have a
Hold
better
on, hold
team.
on. You know, I know.
Yeah, but I'm saying you know the difference. A lot of folks don't know, but
if it is a lot of folks like, oh wait, you
there,
lost. Even
I don't
you
feel like
dropped
there's been
50?
a situation. There hasn't been a situation yet where Shea has lost a series.
Right.
You feel me? Like I don't feel like. Do you feel like I'm trying to think right now? But I feel like, man, Shea lost that series.
2024.
Nah. So that's why I'm like, you feel me? He didn't lose it. He was averaging 30. He was the leading scorer for the whole. I think for everybody. So I gotta give him his props, bro.
I just want to see what you gonna say.
But you feel me? Like you've never seen it where it's like, bro, you lost me the
man.
series. These other guys you see, you lost me the series and all that stuff. So the NBA say we got to stop rewarding you. And I don't think it's fair. I'm not disagreeing with you. I do think it should just be played and it should just be a regular sport. But they worry about TV money and all that, bro. So certain guys got to be the golden childs.
And my thing is, does Shea really need to shoot 15 free throws to be effective and still be a good player?
Yeah, because he doesn't shoot a lot of shots. Yeah, because he doesn't shoot a lot of shots. That's the way he gets buckets.
If you're not shooting 15 free throws, then what you got to do to get your numbers?
Shoot more shots.
There you go. I mean, listen, if you are a bucket getter, if you one of those players, we talked about it before when we talked about Luka. Luka was leading the league every year in points without the free throws. Dude still getting you damn near 30 without the free throws, right? And so if you supposed to be that guy, won't you still get the bucket without your 15 free throws a game?
I'm gonna give you the cheat code to Shea, and we can move on because I know it's starting to get further along. But the reason Shea looked like he got such a great bag and all that stuff is because he shoots a bunch of wide open shots.
Oh, we talked about that.
So you're thinking, you feel me? You're thinking, oh my goodness, he got so much separation because he got a wide open shot and all. And they the ones he shoot. He shoots wide open shots. The ones where he's touched. Go ahead.
What one game we covered? What was that? What was that question you asked me? That one game we covered?
All about how many double teams he get. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. He gets one-on-one coverage and then he shoots wide open shots. He can make wide open shots, and most NBA players can. That's what he does. The times where he's in contested and all that stuff in traffic, he's going and trying to get fouls and all that stuff because he doesn't make. Shea's not a difficult shot maker. There's the cheat code. He's not a difficult shot maker. He just makes wide open shots. He's a knockdown machine if you give him a wide open shot, but he's not a difficult shot maker at all. That's not his game. His difficult shot is throwing it up and getting a free throw. If they didn't count and you didn't get free throws for those, his percentage will be trash because his difficult shot, he don't make difficult shots. I mean, I'm just calling the game how I see it. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. Anybody, I'm just saying. And when you think about it and you sit and think, you're like, damn, you're right. He don't be making a bunch of difficult shots. He just makes shots where he in space. You feel me? And it's like, damn, he got a bag because he got separation. No, he not out there being Allen Iverson. He not out there being Kyrie Irving. That's not how he plays.
Bro,
he gets spaces, people scared to touch him. So he just do a little pullback, little snatch. Wow.
Kicking the leg out, the arm out
and
there.
Then shoot a little mid-range shot and all that stuff. You feel me? If you can test it, you're going to touch him and it's a foul. If not, he's going to knock down a little mid-range free throw shot. That's what he does.
I agree. All right, man. We got a few more. Check this one out, man. Yeah, boy, I heard talking that Triz ass, man. He says we need someone that is looking to pass the ball to his teammates. He started that quote off with, "Look, I'm gonna be straight up." King,
let me say my one piece, and you can have the whole segment, bro. Shout out to Damon. I'll see what's his name, Anthony Edwards, being in Atlanta soon, bro. So go ahead, you can say whatever you want to say. I'm done with that.
I'm gonna go back to the Oklahoma Minnesota game. I can't remember which number it is in the season. I can't remember. Remember that second game.
I remember what game you're talking about though.
The one game
when they were getting frustrated. I think Chris Finch called out OKC for the referees and all that game. He got in trouble. And
I think that's the game. And that's the one where Ant went stupid in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go. Yeah, to keep him close or whatever. I think they lost by like 5 or something. It was something crazy. It was a great game, bro. Listen. Now I can say the obvious with whenever you give Rudy Gobert the ball, he look like a baby giraffe out there, not knowing what the heck he doing out there, bro. 2 feet away from the basket. How many times we seen him miss shots 2 feet away from the basket?
How many times you seen him airball a dunk?
I was just about to say that too. So listen, this what I'm about to say all does lead to the fact of him leaving or whatever. We talked about this so many times, bro. I'm going back to that Minnesota game because I asked you during that game. I said, King, if Ant didn't do what he did in the second half, what would have happened? Who's gonna step up and help out?
Nobody.
I can't remember who it was. Another player that wasn't one of the major guys that showed up in that. Who was it? I can't blank on names, but he helped. He was the only one that was consistent enough outside of Ant, but that's not his game though. He did his job. You need the guys above you to do their job. They didn't do their job. Ant had to go stupid for y'all to barely lose that game. Ant's usage is going up the last 2 seasons because you don't have anybody to really pass the ball to. I don't know if you saw that clip. Yeah, got playing point guard and all that stuff. You still didn't give a point guard.
No point guard. That's what I said. No point guard.
You didn't give a point guard. You know, you saw that clip where Finch was getting him about passing the ball or whatever, and then he hit that at clutch 3 in the corner, or whatever, with 2 guys or whatever. He's talking, this is what I do. Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, King. I'm not a Minnesota fan, but if I was in that situation, I want him to take that shot. I do want him to take that shot. Yeah, I listen. I feel comfortable after what I've been seeing Ant do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel comfortable with him doing whatever the heck. I'm not saying like to go out there and ball hog or nothing. You pat the ball, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I like this Ant better. I like him being aggressive because I don't trust nobody else on that team.
Ain't killing the game this year.
And I understand people gonna say, oh, they got Julius Randle and all that, bro. Let's be real.
Come on, man. Ant killing the game this year. Let's stop playing. Ant, one of the 10 best players in the league. You do what you want to do on the Minnesota team and then get the hell out of there. Ant is the reason anybody watch anything Minnesota. If you don't not realizing that and not getting him a team where he's going to compete for championships and all that stuff, what are you talking about, Chris Finch? We talking about passing the ball to Rudy Gobert. This the guy that's going to always be known for COVID.
Yep. And what did people say? Go look at the comment section. Go look at the comment section. You see what they said. Hold on. Ain't you the one who called the COVID?
You the one that was touching around passing the COVID. You the reason that everything shut down. It's associated to Rudy Gobert. He ain't literally the reason. I ain't gonna do that to him, but he's the one when you look back and the one you say, damn, what in the shutdown happened? And Rudy Gobert did that little microphone touching and all and say we could touch everywhere, and the people got it, and it was like, damn, yep.
You shut the league down.
Talking about somebody pass you something.
Bro, they ain't got the nerve. I remember I sent you that was a tweet or something, bro. I sent you. When people talk about, we got to have a conversation. When it was Rudy Gobert and Akeem Olajuwon, I said, I know we're not going to do this.
Why are we gonna do this on the show? We're not going to do this on the show.
I said, we're not going to do this, bro. I said, oh my God, I hate the internet so much.
We're not even going to get that credence, bro. We're not going to have nobody in the comments talking about this.
I want to do an age check, bro. How old are you? 15? Okay, bro. You know what? Give me your phone, bro. Have a phone. Stay off the phone.
Nowhere near. There's no way
Stay
near.
off the phone, bro. Like, there's no way. Listen.
There's people with no defensive player of the years as better defenders than Rudy Gobert. He got 3, right?
Let me ask you a question. Who a better defender than him and Sean Marion?
Oh, that's tough. I knew you wanted me to say Sean Marion with the quickness.
I'm going to say Sean Marion.
Rudy does impact winning, though, bro, as far as defensive winning.
Hold on. Listen, I'm not taking away from that. We seen it in Utah.
Yeah, the playoffs.
Not taking away from that. I've seen Sean Marion impacted in multiple levels.
That whole that 2010 or 2011, I'm sorry, playoffs. Was, you feel me?
Yes.
He was going against MJ
some
Kidd
with
some of the perimeter guys and all. So yeah, it's Sean Marion. I'm sorry.
Oh,
right.
So okay, you know what? I want to give you a hard question. Let me give you a very simple one, King. Who's a better defender out of Rudy Gobert or Scottie Pippen?
Scottie Pippen.
Now, you sure about that? He got 4 of them.
I'm 100% positive.
Gotcha. Interesting. Gotcha. So what are we talking about here? Like I said, I'm not going to disrespect
Anthony
the guy.
Davis better than Tim Duncan.
Oh, right.
That's the same players.
Yeah, shout out to Kendrick Perkins. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So this ain't even one of them cases where it's right message. Was it right message, wrong message? It ain't even one of them cases. It's wrong message, wrong messenger, bro. Like, you of all people have no room to talk about nobody past me nothing.
Go do your job, bro.
Bro, you've been in the league for what, 12, 13 years, and you still you don't even have an inkling of a post game. You want me to do what now? Pass you to what? Bro, I'm gonna pass you a trade request. I'm gonna pass you. Get off my team, bro. Get off my team. You wilding, man. I'm over here killing myself trying to carry you, man. And you talking about pass you the ball. Man, get the hell out of here, bro. I'm sorry, man. And now, like I said, like King just said, you got 4 defensive players of the year. I'm not trying to be that disrespectful, bro, but we got to stop with this, man.
He one of the worst offensive players of all time.
Oh, my. It might be Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, he's up there. Like guys like Manute Bol and them like that, they're more skilled than him. Guys like they have. We talked about what's his name, Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter is better offensively by far than Rudy Gobert. Like he's one of the worst. You watch centers come and go. You feel me? And it's a bunch of centers that got better than. How about this one? Willie Cauley-Stein better than him offensively.
Bro, I'm gonna give you a name that he can compare to, because they're both similar type players. The Kemba Mutombo is a better offensive player.
Absolutely a better offensive player. Mutombo can catch the ball and finish.
With that little dip real low, hit you with that little hook.
Or if it's one-on-one wide open, catch the ball and finish the ball. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what a center should be able to do. This dude Rudy Gobert, he's like getting the space, and it's over.
We seen him miss stuff in space too, King.
Yeah. See him do Euros and then miss wide open layups.
Didn't he miss a dunk and shot it over the rim wide open? What are we talking about?
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is one of them wrong messenger.
Yeah,
bro, you just keep your mouth shut. Matter of fact, you need to be trying to focus on trying to get Ant to the goddamn finals. That's what you need to be trying to do.
You need to focus on giving the ball to Ant.
Yeah, you get the ball to Ant.
Get the rebound. Get the ball.
Yeah, you get the ball off the rebound. There you go. Give me some offensive rebounds. And then get back to him. Yeah, there you go.
Get the ball to Tucker.
Get back to him. That's crazy, bro. But couple more here, King. Check this out, man. My guy, man. Shout out to Cool Breeze. He brought this up on the show. You already know, like I said, I've been watching the majority of the games I've been watching has been Detroit games. Because this man right here. Chris Canty says, if you shut Cade down, you shut the Pistons down, King.
I already told you.
Listen.
Somebody got to step up.
Let me see something here real quick, bro, before I start talking.
If we don't have a guy, if somebody does not make their name in the playoffs, and I ain't talking about the guys they already know from the Pistons. We already know the Asor Thompson. We already know Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham, those guys. It got to be somebody that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Even Thompson, he can make another step. They got to take a step and like set themselves up and say their name. Like, with people saying, "Oh, okay, I know who this dude is."
Try to see something here. What is that? Okay, he did score 26. Cause I didn't watch the whole entire Spurs game, but yeah, he did score 26. But I'm watching the games. I watched the Pistons Cleveland game, and I watched the Spurs game yesterday. Chris Canty's not wrong. Like I said, we talked about it before. Mm-hmm. And what they're starting to do, you know how like teams would do
Luka Doncic treatment,
Yep, he's getting. And I saw it, but I just kind of just like ignored it because like hey, they winning, so whatever, right? Now you're playing better defensive teams. Cleveland has added defensive players on their team down the perimeter. I gotta give Cleveland their props. They're a whole lot better defensive on the perimeter, bro. Like you don't have to worry about and Donovan Mitchell's been out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Remember, they got Keon Ellis, they got Tyson, they got Dennis Schroeder, who's a good defender on the perimeter. And I'm blanking somebody. I think I'm missing somebody else, but I apologize. They got better perimeter defenders. Like I saw a stat earlier. Like some of the top scorers that Tyson been guarding aren't shooting great percentages on him. And it's a lot of them. And so I'm just like, listen, you're going to get more of these guys in the playoffs. Like you said, you're going to need more. They got to. I know they can't get nobody right now. This is also King why I was saying I was praying to God that Middleton had left the Mavericks and was a free agent, so he could have went to Detroit. Yeah. I'm watching the game against San Antonio, and I'm sitting there thinking, I swear to God, I'm thinking to myself, bro, Middleton could have helped right here. Yep. Or Middleton could have helped right there. Because like you said, they're double teaming and trapping Cade and pushing him out further, which is pushing the play out further, which is taking more time off the clock, which is having you to rely on somebody else to get the offense going or whatever, right? And so I'm just like, when I'm looking at them, Yes, he needs some type of.
He need a Kyrie or so. Here's my thing. That's why I said about Duncan Robinson before. And you said the Duncan Robinson, I think the other show, and like, oh, does he fit the mold and all? I'm like, no, he's still really being Duncan Robinson. He's the better version of Duncan Robinson. He playing the two. He don't need to be there no more. Either they gotta get a three, like I say, Thompson becomes something and he can like get the ball to him and he can actually create and do something, or they need a 2 or a 3 beside Cade Cunningham that can do that and ease the pressure off him. And then maybe like a if they get a 2, then Duncan Robinson can play the 3. He can basically be the 3. He can just shoot stress. Well, that's what he can do.
Yeah, play 3
you feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, so he needs either a 2 or a 3 beside him, or somebody where if you do decide to double team me and put 2, this guy gonna have one-on-one coverage and he about to cook you. You feel me? Like Kyrie would do, bro. Oh man, you doubling Luka? Okay, my turn. So he needs that beside him. Somebody to take that pressure off because, like you said, the playoffs, they going, especially scheming on series and all, they gonna play that damn near the whole game. They'll run a you feel me, a full court press the whole game. They just taking the ball out of Cade's hand. Now, I don't know if he's ready to do that. That can frustrate you, bro. Take a special player to want that type of attention.
Now listen, this might be a good thing for Cade, right? For him to see that now, get ready for it in the playoffs and try to find a way to adjust around it or whatever, bro. But yeah, and you already know why they got Robinson in there, because he's like the only shooter on the team, which is why when he got hurt that one game, I ain't gonna lie, I was holding my breath. I'm like, oh crap. Even the commentators are like, yo, that's gonna be a huge loss for them if they lose him, because like you said, that's the only shooter they got or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
So that's a good point though. But the Kyrie, that'd be stupid, boy.
And not actually Kyrie, but he need a Kyrie. He need a guy that can go and get buckets beside him. That's really a 2 guard. That's what he really need. A 2 guard beside him. That's like, all right, give me the ball. Time for me to go get score. You saying, Cade, give me the ball, put it in my hand. Let's go.
And Kyrie would definitely works hard on defense, and he'll work. We've seen it. We've seen what he did in that Clippers series. What he do to your boy.
And because of Cade Cunningham's size, you can get a smaller guard.
Yep.
You just need somebody beside him that can cook.
It's like you said, Iverson and Eric Snow.
Hey man, I said Iverson should have went to LeBron. That's what I really said. I keep telling you that one. That instead of going to Melo, Iverson and LeBron might have won the chip, bro. I keep telling yell that to the end of time. They would have fit perfectly, just like Kyrie and LeBron did, bro.
But yeah, I don't know what they can do. Like you said, the team got to get healthy. They got to get everybody back right now. Both Asir and Ron got hurt in the last game, and they need both of them guys because man, Ron Holland played just like Asir. It's crazy. They got that type of guy at all times in the rotations at all times, man. Just that energy guy that can make plays when they need them. A great defender, bro. You know, so they're bringing all that energy and can rebound for their sizes and all that type of stuff, man. They definitely gonna need them guys to step up in the playoffs because you're gonna be going up against them Jaylen Browns of the world and all that stuff, man, when you go to the playoffs. But offensive wise, I like Jalen Duren.
He's still
yes, there you go. I was gonna say I like him, but it's just like
he like earliest Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah.
Before Amari Stoudemire had the jump shot. You know, Amari got to the point where that jump shot became automatic and all that stuff.
I was about to say that if he get one of them,
somebody stop him and all that stuff. You got to keep a man in the paint. It's kind of hard for him if you playing the pick and roll and staying on him and all that stuff to get buckets all the time. But he still can get better. I think Jalen Duren is still going to take steps.
Oh yeah.
This year he's not there yet. If he was Amari Stoudemire right now at that level of Amari that is damn near peak where he was, or even the end of Phoenix, they would have a chance right now. If you could pass him on that little pop, that little short roll or whatever he do,
short roll,
and then pop or whatever, and hit that. It'd have been a wrap if he could do that, bro. He need to be in the gym with Amari. Take the truth. Jalen Duren need to talk to Amari Stoudemire, bro. That's his game.
You got me thinking that, sir. You got me thinking that. That might be it right there. That might be it. Because I was thinking that one game because I think he had hit. I saw him hit one of them in one of the games. I forgot who they played, and I was like, man, if he can get a consistent little, 15-foot jumper or whatever, man, from the elbows.
You never know what he's doing there.
Yeah, because he rolls to the rim. Yep. But if you can, like you said, with Stoudemire, he was dangerous, bro. He was shooting like
he was doing it when he hit that
with that pop.
That little pop mid-range shot when he got
Yeah,
that, bro, it was like, and then because you always thought he was going to the rim so
like, damn,
hard,
bro,
you
you
thought he
didn't
paused,
you're
and he just
dunking over
stopped. And
everybody.
he was
Now you
like,
got a jump shot, bro. How I'm supposed to defend that?
because it was wide open. Because you thought he was going to go to the
He
rim,
never
and then he
rolled
just
around.
stopped
Yeah.
and just said, "Oh no, I'm gonna shoot this jump shot," and he just wide open, just knock it down.
Or if he did pop and you came up there to guard him, what do you do? Go right around you, just
right around you, just dunk it. Yep, and you came up to the close. Yo, yeah, bro. Mari was nice. Mari was hitting that peak. We getting pet. Mari was hitting that peak in New York before Carmelo got there, bro. Mari was having his Blake Griffin Detroit moment and all. Like,
yeah, remember he was
becoming
candidate, remember?
Yeah, it was becoming Amari Stoudemire was looking like that dude, and then injury started happening again, and it's what it is.
Might be in the Hall of Fame, man. Shout out to Amari.
He should be.
Yeah, he was dominant for like what 7 years or something like that.
Yeah, he should be.
All right, man. Last but not least, man. Listen, King. I don't know if you want to go get you some tissue here real quick, man, and dry your eyes. It's gonna probably hurt your heart and soul right here, man. Check this out. This might be your boy last dance, man. King, don't start crying, bro. Come on, man. Right. So supposedly, there's rumors going around right now that after this season, your boy Doc might hang it up.
As he should.
This the question. What would Doc's legacy be if he does? When you so 10 years down the line, when I say Doc Rivers, what's the first thing gonna come to mind?
3-1.
I knew he was gonna say that. Because you know why? That's what I would have thought. That's what I'm thinking too.
3-1 lead.
3-1.
Feel me? And then that's what I'm thinking of. But I think he should still be a Hall of Fame coach too. Like I say, two things can be true, but the Basketball Hall of Fame is completely different. It's open. He has enough success. Like, he's still a successful coach. He has some big duds. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But he's still a successful coach. He's still a Hall of Famer. He's still applaud Doc, black coach and all that stuff. He did his thing, going over playing the coaching and all that stuff. Because he's a Hall of Fame player too, right? Am I tripping? Doc Rivers in the Hall of Fame, ain't he? Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No,
he's not a player?
No. I don't think he's a Hall of Fame as a player.
Okay, well, I think he should be as a coach, though.
Dang, what was I about to say? Oh, I was going to say, yeah, he could be in the Hall of Fame. I still think he should be a top 15 coach.
No, he should have never been that.
Yeah, he's not top 15, bro.
No.
Bro, I was listening to somebody, I thought I might have sent you this. This is probably about a couple months ago, I think. I was listening to somebody, and they were breaking down Doc's career.
Mm-hmm.
Because they asked this question on this, I think it was a podcast, and somebody asked him, "Is Doc a Hall of Famer?" Mm-hmm. And this person broke down his resume, and I'm just like, "Whoa, hold on." I cannot remember what show was on. I thought I sent that to you.
Yeah, they still highlighting. Probably was on what's the guy, Dan Levitard or something like that. But I mean, you can always highlight the negatives and all that stuff. He has a bunch of duds. It is what it is. But he has some highs that other coaches never reach that are in the Hall of Fame. You feel me?
How many coaches you know that aren't in the Hall of Fame that have rings?
That aren't in the Hall of Fame that have rings? So you mean like a coach that has won that's not in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
So like what's the name not gonna be in the Hall of Fame? The Lakers coach from a couple years ago, Bubble.
Vogel. You don't think he's gonna be in there?
Nah. You think he's done enough on his resume to be in the Hall of Fame, even with that chip? Them 2 Eastern Conference Finals and a championship is enough to be the Hall of Fame? You're trying to talk me into it, bro. No, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
Can you come back to me with that question later?
I don't think he had a long enough of a career either. I think he got if he can somehow get in the league to be a coach longer, no matter what his resume, he just need more. Pause. So he needs more.
So I know you might not know the top of your head, but kind of how long do you think he's been a coach? A head coach?
He probably about 10 years though.
You think been 10 years?
Because I'm trying to think of Indiana. Because he got Phoenix too. He got at least 2 with LA, right? At least 2 with Phoenix. That's 4 right there.
That's 4.
And
How long was he in
the whole
Indiana?
he was the whole Paul George run, right?
How long was Paul George? Was he though?
I thought he was.
He might be 10.
It's around
be
it. Like
10.
whatever. It's not like I wouldn't go 15 and all that stuff. He's around that 8 to 10. That's how I feel with Frank Vogel.
Yeah, he might need to. Keep talking.
Give me 5 more years, bro, of coaching.
That's what I'm thinking.
Then we can talk about Hall of
15,
Fame.
and then you got to have
15.
and I'm talking about like you got like you second round maybe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You made maybe a couple more conference finals.
He got a couple conference finals. If he give me 15, I think he might have the resume already. He just got to get a coaching job.
He got 3 conference finals and a
ring.
In a ring. Okay.
So I say he got to get more service. A team got to give him around to give him more service, and if they don't, he's not going at all.
Let me check out his basketball reference here. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So he was an assistant coach for Boston for 3 years, 1 for Philly, and then 4 for Indiana. And then he was a head coach for Indiana for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
There you go. I tried to tell you the whole thing, basically.
So 1, 2. Oh, dang, he was only coach for Phoenix for 1 season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, when did he coach in Orlando?
I have no clue. Bro. But go ahead, count his years.
Wait. Wasn't he there he was there with Aaron Gordon and your boy over there in Boston now. The center. What's his name, man? Vucevic. He was over there with Vucevic.
Oh, you're right. He was with Vucevic and then back when Vucevic was on Orlando now before he went to Chicago. You're right.
Yep. All right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
it's like 10
8,
years, bro.
9, 10, 11, 12. King.
Ooh, he's showing off. I forgot about that Orlando one.
Oh, check this out. My bad. Here it is. You got it all right here. It says 8. 11, 12. Yep. 6 seasons with our Indian, 3 with Orlando, 2 with Orlando, 3 with the Lakers, and then 1 with Phoenix.
Give me 3 more years, Frank. 3 more years, and we probably Hall of Fame. You gotta get 3 more years out of a team.
I'm gonna change my answer, King.
You saying yes?
Hall of Fame? I think he in there, bro.
I don't think so, bro. What's his record? Can you look at his record?
Oh, and he got a coach of the year.
That's fine. Okay. What's his record?
Let me see if I can find that real quick.
It can't be trash, right? Because he done been on.
He has he
might have a positive record, a real good.
Yeah, record. A 533 record.
533.
Yeah. Well, let me make sure that's what that is. Let me see.
That's what I say. Give me 15, yeah.
I'm saying 532. My bad.
Yeah, he like just over 500. So give me 15 years. He got the one chip and all that stuff, but
how many wins he got though? Oh, he got 480 wins.
Yeah, give me 15. He need more years. So I'm saying he don't got a lot. He need more years. That 1 ring is okay, but that they don't hold that ring like that. Okay. Seriously. Give me 3 more years. Give me 3 more years and he's a Hall of Famer.
Wait, no. I was wrong. Let me see. He don't have coach of the year.
Okay.
He has a bunch of coaches of the months and stuff like that.
Still 3 more years. Either way, coach year or not, still 3 more years. Give me 3 more years to get 3 wins. That's about 80. What's that? 40 wins a year. At the least 40, 80, 120. Add on to that, he'll be at 600, almost 600 wins. Yeah. So I say he got to give me 3 more years to get to like 600 wins. Because that 400 wins is kind of weak.
Okay. Definitely in the conversation.
Yeah, he in the conversation. He going on a weak year.
But all right, man. Let's go ahead and turn the page here, man. Let's go ahead and show some love to the merch king. it was going, but wasn't playing. I'm like, wait in the world, it's crazy. Let me see something.
Oh, Winchester.
See,
Why did it mute us? And kept us muted, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I don't know
I clicked on it, and it was like playing right there, and I'm like, well, how's it not pop up on the screen? I thought maybe you was watching it, and I couldn't see it, but then I'm not looking at it over here, so I'm like, okay, so it ain't playing, okay. Then I looked over here, it was playing. Clicked it again.
Wasn't me.
It went off. Then I had to click it one more time. Then it played. I'm like, okay. But yeah, here we go. If you guys are into the merch, like I said, got the GloYard shirt on for the GloYard members of the channel. We got 3 ways you can get to the merch. We got the actual link to the site in our description box. That's our actual site with all the merch. Or you can go right here down below the video, somewhere below us. We got different merch right there up under there. Or you can go to our page and scroll over to the store tab. Either way, y'all. You got different ways to get into the merch. Members, you already know, you get a permanent discount from the channel, man. I just always showing thanks. It's one of the perks for the channel. I always showing thanks for y'all to support the channel in that way. So there you go. Your 3 chances, man, to go ahead and get your merch and get your shop on, y'all. Up, King. It's one of them shows. We ain't got no questions or comments today, man. Straight to it. So that's what we like, man. Listen, if you guys are into NBA content, you already know, hit that subscribe button. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All right, Friday mornings. We normally do it on Friday mornings. Like I said, today some things happened today, so we had to move it to the afternoon. But we normally do this every Friday morning, y'all. So if you guys are into NBA content, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button. No matter what team you root for, we talk about all things NBA. Also, too, everybody hit them likes for us today, man. That'd be much appreciated. And also, too, man, if you want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button and join us here every Friday morning as we have a show dedicated specifically for the members of the channel. All right. Also, too, follow me on my other channel, Cause We Geeked, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Got a show tomorrow morning. BJ over asking questions. We're gonna be talking about The Boys final season trailer released yesterday, and then we're also going to be talking about the Lantern show for HBO. Trailer dropped the day before yesterday, so we're going to talk about both of those, kind of giving our opinions and our thoughts on the trailers and what we look forward to with those 2 shows. So I think The Boys comes out toward the end of the month, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not toward the end of the month, it might be next month. My wife told me, I can't remember, but 1 or 2. But yeah, we're gonna talk about both of them shows tomorrow. So if y'all into anything Marvel, Star Wars, DC, all that good stuff, man, just follow us over there on Cause We Geeked. We have shows every Tuesday evening, Saturday morning. Anything I'm forgetting, King?
Share more, guys. Appreciate everybody that was here today. If you have any comments or anything we didn't get to it during the show, I should say, please leave it in the comments after the show. We'll definitely get to you guys as long as everything's respectful. Also, follow myself, Queen Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combats. We talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment with the brightest, blackest, and best combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We appreciate everybody for their subs over there. If you're interested in WWE, combat sports, MMA, anything like that, mainly WWE though, come on over there. We do shows every day, basically damn near for a watch along, and then recap shows on if you actually need the videos. So it's out, and we'll see you guys over here on Monday. Appreciate you as always.
Now, you saw when you clicked on your We Talk Combats, did your screen go black?
Nah.
Mine did.
Yours did.
Yeah, y'all know what's going on. But
get no love. Shout to Faith.
Shout out. I'm about to say shout out to StreamYard, man. Try to cut off my shout outs. Listen, man. It's your boys, man. Relle and King of Cap and Crown, man. We'll be back here on Monday evening, y'all. Join us over here for these conversations, man. We have conversations like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King, you gonna watch that the debut of Jason Tatum today?
Yeah, I am. I'm watching today. I'm gonna try to watch wrestling. I'm watching at the same time. Jason Tatum, what you got? Over under on 20 I'm sorry, over under 19.
Is he on minute restriction?
Probably so.
Under.
I'm
I'm
gonna say over
12. I'm gonna say 12.
Maybe. I'm gonna say he be hot at the beginning and then maybe cool off. So I'm gonna say under 2. No, I'm gonna say over just to say have a difference of opinion because we always got the same opinion to say. So
Go be seeing the same stuff, man.
yeah, man.
Listen, we appreciate y'all, man. Join us here on Monday. We'll be back then, guys. Same NBA time, same NBA channel, same cap time, same crown channel. There you go.
Mm-hmm. No cap.
Cap and crown. King being disrespectful once more, man. I keep trying to tell this man that Doc Rivers is the greatest coach of all time.